when the pilot suddenly saw a flock of birds ahead. The next second, due to the collision, both engines on the plane instantly shut down, lost all power. The violent shaking terrified the passengers. The flight attendant quickly reassured them it was just turbulence. Sully tried multiple times to restart the engines. All attempts failed. The co-pilot immediately pulled out the emergency manual, looking for procedures to deal with engine failure. Sully contacted ground control for help. Ground control suggested they return to the airport, but the plane was already rapidly losing altitude. Sully realized it was too late to turn back. The city was right below. He had only one choice left: to make an emergency landing on the Hudson River. This was an extremely high-risk decision. If the fuselage or wing hit the water first, the plane could break apart instantly. That's why ground control kept emphasizing not to risk a water landing and to divert to the nearest airport. But the plane was now only 500 meters above the ground. Sully knew very well there was no time to return. A few seconds later, the flight completely disappeared from radar. He decisively sounded the cabin alarm. The flight attendants rushed through the aisle, guiding all passengers into brace positions. No one screamed, no one panicked. Everyone knew this was a life and death test with only seconds left. Sully held the control stick tightly, using all his life's experience and calmness. He brought the plane to a perfect landing on the water. But the danger was far from over. Icy river water began flooding into the cabin. Sully rushed into the cabin, directing the evacuation himself. He told everyone to put on life vests immediately and evacuate right away. The emergency slides were deployed. Some people climbed out through the windows onto the freezing wings. The temperature outside was near zero. People shivered in the cold wind. Nearby rescue teams rushed to the scene. All 155 people survived. Not a single casualty. The crew evacuated last, and Sully was the last to leave the plane. He walked down each row to make sure no one was left behind. From bird strike to landing, it took only 28 seconds. From water landing to full rescue, only 20 minutes. But after the miracle came the doubt. The Aviation Safety Board said data showed the left engine still had power before landing, and they believed he could have flown back to the airport. But the problem was Sully didn't have that data at the time, and he didn't have time. Only a few seconds and over 100 lives. What do you think? Did he really make the wrong decision?